Technology played a starring role with 6 Nebraska Writing Project TCs who took leadership roles at NeWP's annual meeting in Philadelphia, where these teachers shared and discussed new practices about teaching writing and staying connected with teachers within our state. Jane Keneally and Kim Ritter reported at the NeWP poster session, where they explained how the enormity of our state compelled them to come up with a new means to disseminate information to our TCs. I participated in the Digital Is pre-conference where I listened, blogged, and presented a student digital story. We were charged with creating a new rhetoric at the exciting road digital writing is taking curriculum in and beyond our school walls. For me, the publishing and sharing of one's work in digital writing is a huge, built-in incentive with students doing this kind of work. With Cindy Dwyer, Jane Keneally also shared how these two created the Technology Board, which includes other teachers from across Nebraska. Jane and Cindy talked about how they developed an interactive 2.0 web presence with a social networking system called Ning. Several Level 2 groups, Jane said, are using this site for their electronic meetings, and participants are using the NeWP Ning to stay connected to each other and teaching ideas. The ongoing mission is to continue to develop this site to meet the needs of our participants as we move into various summer and advanced institutes. TC Danielle Friesen-Bethune gave a presentation about the use of blogs and Nings in the classroom. She said she wanted to show how authentic, meaningful writing could be generated.
We wanted to show how the authentic, meaningful writing could be generated. Most of that through, prompt choice and regulations from the teachers, and what it took to use this type of technology in the classroom, and the diligence on the part of the teacher, and so on and so forth. It's really important for them to see other perspectives and varying backgrounds. And, I thought that the discussion that we had at the presentation in Philadelphia, the questions that we had from the audience members, and just some of the really strong discussion that was generated, it really inspired me to continue this work, and it just confirmed my belief that this type of use of technology in the classroom is really, really important and necessary, especially as students move into this society and academia of increased technology usage and what college professors and those types of expectations will be. I'm really looking forward to increasing my use of Nings and blogs and more technology in my classroom. I'm excited to begin online writing groups that I'm going to be collaborating with a New York teacher with again. We're going to expand those this year, and there will be writing groups on the Ning that we've created that consist of a couple kids from Hampton and a couple kids from Beacon, New York, and they will collaborate on one another's writing, and they'll workshop those pieces online.
Robert Petrone and Susan Martins-Baker joined NeWP affiliates from 2 other sites to participate in a panel presentation and a workshop titled Overcoming the Challenges of Organizing a Professional Writing Retreat. They spoke about the tensions involved in navigating NeWP's evolution from holding open writing retreats at Platte River State Park to holding our first professional writing retreat. Co-directors Ann Walden, Mary Berkey, and Susan Martins-Baker also participated in the NeWP Writing Marathon, hosted by the Philadelphia Writing Project. All 3 enjoyed writing and wandering through Philadelphia's bustling reading terminal market and witnessing fascinating local rituals at the gravesite of Benjamin Franklin. At the Holocaust Educators Network breakout session, my colleague from Gobles, Michigan, Corey Harbaugh, and I presented a digital story about our experience with other teachers at the HEN seminar in New York City last summer, and led a writing and discussion activity about the social justice work teachers are preparing for. Cindy Dwyer and Susan Martins-Baker joined Philadelphia's Robert Rivera Amazola to present a workshop called Podcasting for Literacy. Attendees were treated to some sample podcasts from Cindy's and Susan's classrooms. The highlight of the workshop came when participants wrote and recorded their own Where I'm From podcasts, sharing creative descriptions of their own writing project sites and and setting them to music. Near the conclusion of the conference, about 20 Nebraska Writing Project TCs and friends met at a restaurant to watch the Huskers play Kansas. Not a bad way to finish up several days of sharing ideas, strengthening our connections with other teachers in Nebraska and around the country before returning home to our classrooms.